Brentford dangerously on. Now it's your chance. Oh,
Hey, what's going on, guys? Jack Reeve, TalkNorwichCity here, back for another match preview. A slightly different location today. As you can see, the hallowed turf of Carrow Road just behind me. I used to sit just up there, actually, in the Norwich and Peterborough, which is now known as the Regency, or the River End for you old-timers. Fantastic to be in the Gasway hospitality box today. You all guys all know that they're one of our main sponsors this year. They're also one of the primary sponsors of Norwich City Football Club, and there is exciting times on the horizon, not just for Norwich City, but also you guys. There is a big chance that you could win some fantastic prizes thanks to Gasway. Now, this is how you do it. These are USB sticks, you know that. These will be handed out before the game against Brentford, and loaded on them are PDF files. What you do is you put them in your computer, you load up the PDF file, and you head over to the link on that PDF file and enter the digits at the bottom of that document. Then, prizes will be drawn, and Gasway are giving away copies of FIFA 19. I don't play this, but I'm sure it's wonderful. Match day tickets. You could come to this very box and watch the game against Derby on the 29th of December. A 3-course meal, probably not cooked by Delia, but I'm sure it'll be lovely, and watch it just out here. It's a lovely view, and the seats are padded. I've always dreamed of sitting on a padded seat. You could get a match-worn shirt. I'm sure there's nothing you want more than a shirt smelling of Timu Pukki. You could win some Gasway footballs. These are lovely. Absolutely lovely. And also, you could get a boiler installation. Is there anything you want more than a warm house and watching Max Aarons run down that right wing? I don't think there is. Anyway, it's Brentford this weekend. This is when the USB sticks will be handed out. And well, Brentford, they're struggling a little bit, aren't they? They've lost Dean Smith. He's gone to Aston Villa. They've brought in Thomas Frank. He was at Brøndby, and they've lost their last 2 games. A late goal conceded to Bristol City. And then on Wednesday night, they lost to Preston, Alex Neil's Preston, 4-3. So they come into this game in a sort of an interesting position, really. We all know the capabilities that Brentford have. They're a good championship side. I like them a lot. They also boast the championship's top scorer in Neil Maupay. So they're going to be a threat, as are all championship teams that come to Carrow. But after the buzz of Tuesday night and that fantastic win against Nottingham Forest, we go into this with real confidence. We're 6th in the table. We're only 2 points off the top of the league. If you would have said to me after that 3-0 defeat to Leeds, and even going back a little bit further to that draw against Ipswich at Portman Road, I would have been worrying about your health if you would have said that we'd be up there in the playoffs. But that's exactly what we've done, and things have changed at Norwich City. There's a real tempo about the play. We're scoring goals, we're defending admirably, but I think the big thing is there's a real togetherness with Norwich City at the moment. I think any team that comes to Carrow Road will fear Norwich City at the moment. We saw it with Aston Villa. They're a good team. They're good under Dean Smith, and they played actually quite well. You look at the Aston Villa fans' comments, they were all fairly impressed with how they played that night. But we once again came through, and that's also without Onel Hernandez, that's without Timu Pukki, that's without Kenny McLean, that's without Grant Hanley. That's the core of your team, ripped out, and yet still it's just 1 defeat in 11 for Daniel Farke's men. There's probably going to be changes going into this weekend's game. For me, Onel Hernandez has to come back in the team. Daniel Farke said he was fit for Tuesday night's game against Aston Villa, but for whatever reason he didn't play, and we got through it. That's fine. And also Alex Tete, for me, has to come back in. We looked a little bit lightweight in the middle of that pitch. That's no disrespect to Tom Tribal or also Maurice Leighton. Maurice Leighton had a fantastic game, but it's that defensive solidity that Alex Tete brings that impresses me so much, and I think that's going to be crucial if we don't want to be overrun in the middle of the park against Brentford this weekend. Jordan Rhodes, it's fantastic to see him get the goals, and I'm fully expecting that confidence to just continue. He hardly touched the ball really against Aston Villa. I don't think there was a single touch between his first goal and his second goal. It shows how much of a poacher that man is. He's a fantastic player, and we should all be very grateful he's at this football club. Look, my feet are still firmly on the ground. I'm daring to dream, and I think that's good, but there is a real optimism around this place at the moment that something could be on the horizon, and that could be something very exciting indeed. However, we have to respect Brentford. Yes, they might be in the mid-tables so far, but they're only a few points off the playoffs. It shows just how tight this division is. I'm looking forward to it, and you guys should be too, for the football and also the competition that Gasway are running. Go and find the USBs. They're being handed out by program sellers. They're also will be over at Carrow Park. You pick up your USB, you stick it into your computer, and the opportunities are endless. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.